Annie joins up. Bumi unleashed, baby. With 2 Bumis. Let's go. Bumi again, baby. What's up? Earthbend. Alright, Bumi. Let's go. Ladies and gentle mages, welcome back to another episode with Mana Man. And today's juicer, we're going boom with Bumi. That's right. Bumi Unleashed. Whenever Bumi enters, you're going to Earthbend 4. And he's got Trample, so don't worry, this next part's going to be a little bit easier. Whenever Bumi deals combat damage to a player, untap all lands you control. After this phase, there's an additional combat phase. Only lands can attack during that combat phase, but that's going to be fine because we got a lot of Earthbending. So let's go ahead and just smash our opponents in. How are we going to do that? Toph, the first Metalbender. Non-token artifacts you control are lands in addition to their other types, which I will get to here in a second. But at the beginning of your end step, you're just going to Earthbend for 2. Now, Earthbend, you're going to put the counters on your cards. When they die, or put into exile, you're going to be able to return them to the battlefield tapped. So if your opponent goes for like a board wipe or something like that, you are just going to get your lands back, which is really cool. But Toph, being the first Metalbender, there's a kind of a cool little trick here. Soul Guide Lantern is, for like reanimation stuff, I think, because I usually am a best of 3 player, but for early access, we're playing best of 1. So Soul Guide Lantern is really handy for all like the reanimation potential. So if you don't really need the Soul Guide Lantern, you can just make it Earthbent with like an artifact via Toph. Pretty cool. Otherwise, you can just like, draw a card or whatever. But here's the card that's really cool. Barrels of Blasting Jelly. Add 1 mana of any color, which is kind of cool, so you can kind of fix up your mana, as we do have a bunch of different colors here. But you can also sacrifice this artifact. It deals 5 damage to any creature. Doesn't seem like that crazy, but it is pretty good when you combine it with Earthbending, because if you Earthbend the Barrels of Blasting Jelly, well then what can you do? Obviously, it comes back when it dies, so when you're sacrificing the Barrels of Blasting Jelly with Toph, you can just keep rolling it back for 5 mana every single turn. It's pretty cool. And next, we got Toph, Hardheaded Teacher. This one's a little bit more for like the lessons, but you can grab a lesson back because guess what? The Shared Roots. That's right. Rampant Growth is back. No more Glimpse the Core. No more like only forests and whatnot. You can grab any basic lands that you want, which is extremely relevant because we do have all of these different colors. This is Naya. Of course, Annie joins up is as well, because we want to trigger our legendary creatures multiple times because we have lots of legendary triggers, being Bumi, Toph, Toph again, Earth King, etc., etc. This Earth King is just like a really good card. Whenever you have power 4 or more, you're just going to like ramp up into a bunch of stuff, so I don't know. It's just like a new card. The card's really, really good. I think it's a little bit better than the mono green ramp deck, but I don't know. Earth King's still really good. Earthbender's Ascension, whenever it enters, you guessed, Earthbend 2, and then you search your library for another basic land. So you're not going to have all the different types of lands here. As long as you have 1 of each, you should never really be too screwed. Between Shared Growth and Earthbender's Ascension, you should be fine. Frostcliff Siege is really nice because Trample and Haste. Mostly the haste aspect. The 4-drops are already like really competitive here, so I wanted to do like something with haste for 3 because when Bumi comes out, he has to deal combat damage to a player, so giving him haste is kind of the way that we like speed up the process, and just like Earthbending your stuff makes it a little bit easier as well. And last but not least, we got the Badgermole Cub, because why? Well, it's a no-brainer. It Earthbends, it's gonna kill you really, really fast. So getting all that additional mana is really nice. And then one little extra thing here, you have the Gene Pollinator. The Gene Pollinator is also an artifact, so you can also Earthbend your Gene Pollinator. So pretty cool deck. Overall, I think it's going to be pretty hard to compete with Firebending, but Earthbending just might have a chance. So I suppose we'll see. Keep in mind that only you can help protect the ether with me. So make sure to leave a like on the video. The button looks just like this. Without further ado, let's get ready to vanquish some enemies. Flesh-eating gnome. Hello. Those classic, yeah, it was like pretty cool, Since they banned this, I'm surprised it didn't ban Meringue. Yeah, I was really surprised. I thought they would for sure hit the Omniscience, but like I said, I've been under this conspiracy theory for a long time that they just don't play the game. I'm not even being, like, funny. Like, they just... I don't think the people... Whoever makes the game doesn't play the game. Or they don't play the game a lot. They probably just look at the... I'm assuming they're looking at the data. They're probably just looking at, like, say, like, the data. And then they're just making a decision off of that. That's what my guess is. Alright. Annie joins up. God, that's a lot of damage, though. Starting town on the red. Ugh. You hate to see it. But we do get double boomies. That's kind of cool. But yeah, I don't know. We're down to 12 already. Down to 12. Not exactly where you want to see against aggro. Alright, that was cool. Hey, we got basically a turn to, like, not die. That's kind of cool. Bumi unleashed, baby. Annie joins up with 2 boomies. Let's go. What is playtesting? Hillbilly, if you read the article where they say that they are doing playtesting or whatever the hell, they say that they have testers that are like playtesting. I don't know. Whoever is making the ban lists or whatever. But I don't think they play enough because they didn't even mention Dimir or Omniscience in the ban announcement. Oh, I'm sorry. I meant that as a joke. My bad. I thought I was taking it totally seriously. Firebending lesson. Well, I do have another one. Toph. Alright, so we can make an artifact. I don't have an artifact at the moment. I'm just gonna go for Bumi again. I'm not even joking you. Bumi again, baby. What's up? Earthbender. Alright, Bumi. Let's go. Reversal Wizard. I believe I follow this fellow on Twitter. Alright, this is a little slower of a hand, but hey, whatever. That's rough, yeah. I'm hoping that one day it will be worth it. I don't think it's going to be, sadly. But we're gonna have fun while we can. Let go. Chase it. Bad. Time to do some power cube draft to mix it up? No, I would rather... That's probably the worst idea I've ever heard. Power cube draft is awful. Early access is way better. Don Wiggles, how you doing, my friend? How you doing? How are we doing? Alright, we gotta go to Earth King, 'cause I don't have any artifacts, sadly. Yeah, I was like, power cube draft. I don't know if that was a joke or not, but no. That was fun for, like, me a little bit, but... Momo Avatar looks kind of weird. Look, graphics clash is kind of uncanny. I agree, though. I think it's okay. I think it's okay. I haven't... Disclaimer, I haven't seen Avatar in a long time, though. Soul Guide Lantern with Toph. Okay, I wish I kind of had that beforehand, but that's okay. Huh. Well, there's really no way to do anything other than just a swing here, which is fine. Earth King, get in there. Bam! I think you just go Bumi here. I'm not messing around, baby. Bumi. Let's go. Well, that's fine. Earth King actually does not need to exist, right? Ooh, Cub. Chicago Cub. How many lessons you got in here? Toph. Return target instant or sorcery from your hand. I don't think that I can die from Bumi, though, right? I got another Bumi. Speaking of Bumi, we got the Bumi number 2. Yeah, I'm just swinging in, baby. Swinging. Bumi, get in there. Teach him a lesson. I think they kind of, like, have to block Bumi, right? If Bumi deals damage, then I get, like, more, whatchamacallits here. Oh, yo! Okay, Bumi deals damage. We get another combat phase with our lands. I mean, it's not, like, that crazy, but, I mean... Or at least right now. A little FOMO action. Soul Guide Lantern to get rid of the lesson, I suppose. And then Toph, at the beginning of your end step, we Earthbend 2. Earthbend the Guide Lantern. Boomy, there we go. Hey, I like your style. Earthbending. Earthbending, the flavor for Earthbending is literally 10 out of 10 for sure. Earthbend 2. Probably still gonna be swinging in despite, oh god, a 9-3. I think I'm still swinging in here. Hold on, maybe I do this. Just for extra power, right? Because we still get the ETB. We'll still keep this Boomy. And then we just have another land to go in. Get in there, baby. Oh, let's say, so that's going to put way too much pressure on them. But opponent and I had the same idea here with Toph and Boomy. Magic Noobs, hi. This is a bad hand. This is an okay hand. I think you ditch the Pollinator. I'm not getting rid of Boomy ever. Boomy is like how you win, so I'm just never doing that. So do you get anything if you get to 7 wins? No, no. No, absolutely not. It's just set up that way as an event for fun, like not for fun, but just for like generality's sake. Because that's how they set up the early access, is just so that you get in there. But no, you don't get anything. Sadly. So we want to Earthbend as much as possible, obviously. Opponent is playing meticulously, and they're kind of scaring me. Floodmaw, ew. A Floodmaw. Don't you dare. Firebending lesson. Alright, Teamer, what you got here? So you can... Oh, my bad, I already read that. The Lion... Okay, yo, the Lion Turtle. Let's go. Another Boomy. We're like all the Boomies, baby. Give me the Boomies. Lion Turtle, kind of okay. Kind of a badass art, though. Not gonna lie. Alright, Lion Turtle, what you got for me here? They got lessons, so 1, 2. Okay. Goodbye, Boomy. Goodbye, farewell. I think you just check out Boomy again. Yeah, I don't know. Let's try again. Teamer lessons? Seems kind of fun. Feels like Boomy is definitely not going to stick around, though, sadly. Look at him. Why are you swinging with the Lion Turtle? I'm not blocking. If you punked me out, then you got it, dude. So So if I go shared roots, I mean, oh shit. If I go shared roots here, I guess Earthbender Ascension, we do get a +1/+1 on our lovely Bumi. Feels like we're getting Flood Mod again here, though. Of course we are. No. Barrels of Blasting Jelly. What a funny name. There's Toph. Okay, now we're talking. Now we're talking here. I'm gonna take you up on your offer here now, Lion Turtle. If you got another lesson, then teach me it. I'm not taking damage from you. I'm tired of you. Let's just pay, whatever. So we can deal 5 damage to target creature here, huh? Whenever you cast a spell, Earthbend 1. I'm still going for it here. I know we're just gonna get Flood Mod for the 9th time in a row. Eventually, I would hope we can get this to go, but shit. So they also get the Earthbend here, which is kind of alarming. They haven't even really done the Storm Chaser's talent thing, so we're looking at at least 2 Flood Maws. So what's the alternative? Go for Barrels of Blasting Jelly on Toph? Oh, nice, nice. Yeah, I think we're cooked here. Badgermole Cub, I don't think Badgermole Cub's gonna save us. It feels good here, but I don't think it's gonna save us. I think we're just dead to Rand and Shaw. So I think we're gonna use the Barrels of Blasting Jelly when they swing in with Rand and Shaw, because they have the fire bending, but I have to also block, but I also have to do a lot of things. They're guaranteed to have this damn Flood Maw too, it's so annoying. Oh, they actually take the Accumulate Wisdom. I'm not gonna lie, it's a little surprising. It actually is a little surprising. Alright, let's take a chill pill here. Prowess. Grab them all. I think I have to hit the whatchamacallit here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can I survive that way if I kill a Ren and Shaw? So we're gonna have to hit the Barrels of Blasting Jelly on one of these Shaws. I actually could maybe even hit it with whatchamacallit, the Verge. I think that's okay. So now we have to do this. 5 damage. I should have hit the Verge. Yeah, I should have hit the Verge there. A little bit of a punt. I should have hit the Verge. Yeah, that's my point. Yeah, that's my fault. Yeah, I punted quite a bit here. I punted. God, my brain is mush. Swayze. The almighty Swayze. How you doing here? I still have no idea. I've read Earthbender Ascension 3 times. I still have absolutely no idea how exactly it works. So you're going to Earthbend 2. When a land enters, you're going to get 1/1, and then it gains trample until end of turn. Okay. I think I got it now. I think I got it. Hopefully. So do we want to go for the Earthbend Ascension, or do we want to Shared Roots first? If we go for the Badger Cub thingy, we can just go Shared Roots. I think that's still a little bit better, isn't it? Shared Roots. I guess we go... We already have a blue source here, so... I don't know. We'll go green. It's fine. So I got all this cool stuff here. Now we just need a Bumi. No! No, I want to tap the elf. Oh man, that's a travesty. That's a travesty, y'all. It's not really a travesty. I mean, there's definitely worse things here, but we miss out on 1 damage. Okay, that's not really that bad, but it's still pretty aggravating. How's the airbending going? Not too bad. Not too bad, Pepalich. How you doing? How you doing? Another Earthbender. Okay, let's not mess this up again here, huh? Green, red. We'll do this. Earthbending. Bam. And then we go you. Earthbender Ascension. We're Earthbending, baby. Here we go. How many lands we got? These are all Earthbent. So I have no, like, top end here, which kind of is scaring me a lot. But let's say that we were to get board swept here. Earthbending seems the strongest. I think so. And then airbending seems... Oh, Bumi, no way. Oh, no way. All right, hold on. All right, let's do this. Bumi, unleash. Get in there. Alright, Bumi didn't need to do the additional combat stuff, but you see the magic of Bumi. Alright, Platypus, let's go, baby. As long as they're making money, they don't ban a card that is so broken. Yep, that's basically the nail on the head. How do you feel about early access being best of 1? We could play best of 3, but we would play spiky, Omar. I don't mind best of 1 because it's very casual, right? It's unranked, it's just casual, Omar. There is a best of 3 queue, but it is like it's just like spiky. So you're just gonna play against like Demir and stuff. You're not gonna see any like new stuff. So that's why we're in best of 1. The best of 1 queue should be typically you'd like, I guess there's like nothing, no one enforcing this, but you want to have at least 12 new cards in your decks for best of 1. In best of 3, there's no limit. You could just have nothing. Firebending lesson. Alright, so we get our stuff back, so that's fine. It doesn't sting that badly when you get your sting back. Yeah, let's go Gene Pollinator. Well, I guess we could go Badgermole Cub here. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, then we'll just go Shared Roots. Bam. Oh, yeah. I like best of 1 better than best of 3. He'll be like, I got you. Yeah, I'm definitely a best of 3 guy. I definitely like, I know that you're a big best of 1 fan. No shade, absolutely not, Hillbilly. To each their own, baby. Those bans were for tournament turnouts, right? They were from tournaments, yeah. Then why is a Q just for regular... Haplo, how you doing here? How you doing? I'm confused. Why is a Q just for play regulars? I'm a little confused on your question. Bumi! Alright. So as long as my mountain is not tapped. Yeah, we're gonna Earthbend here. No question. No doubt about it. Bumi, get out to play here. Do I want to swing in with this forest, though, is the question. I think so. I think you do. I think you do want to swing in here. Let's just be aggro. At the end of the day, Bumi wants to be aggro, right? No! Bye, Bumi. Traditional standards for Chiro that plays the meta. The mirror. Yes! That's why we're playing the, this version. Yes. Correct. Frostcliff Siege on the event. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. You have it correct. Yes. I think we want Trample Haste. I don't know. It's pretty good. Kind of, yeah, I think this is fine. I just want to be aggressive, right? Am I going to really get down to 15? This isn't the Is It of old. This isn't your father's Is It deck, right? Hopefully not. I don't know. But yeah, there's 2 Qs, Haplo. The best of 1 Q is what most creators play. The best of 3 one is just straight up meta. But they give you the outline. So if you want to play meta, you play the best of 3. And if you just want to try out new cards, you play best of 1. Have you tried the 030 creature? Yeah, I tried and it didn't work, Hillbilly. I tried so hard and got so far, but in the end, it didn't matter. I tried so hard. Then why exist? Oh, we gotta do that. If no one tried a new thing, well, they're doing bad things. They're being naughty, Haplo. They're being very naughty by not trying new things. Keep on killing. Appreciate you, Omar. Appreciate you, my friend. All right, let's go Earthbender Ascension. Yeah, whites, I guess. I mean, they all have trample, so like 3, 6, 8. I guess you do this then, right? Yeah, we'll take that lesson, baby. I miss 8 trample damage. I don't know. Or 7 now. Or 8 now. I can't. Well, math's hard. Math's hard. But we got her. Legend high. Alright, so we do have Toph and the barrels of blasting jelly, so... Pussing could be meta and when all the forest settles in. Yes, absolutely. You hit the nail on the head, my friend. Oh, Adam, never be worried about your absence. No worries, man. No worries. I just don't get it. I get the mythic with my deck. So I play the Memo, you must remain vigilant. We do have barrels of blasting jelly. This card is so funny, but I think we're just going Gene Pollinator here with our lovely Badgermole Cub. 'Tis the season for the flu. The flu? No way. You got to be careful. Stay resilient. Stay resilient, Aaron. We can't be having sick people in the chat. Hope they feel better soon. Oh, I got you. Well, did I miss something? Oh, you've got 2 kids throwing up. I didn't even see that part, Adam. My bad, my bad. Literally didn't even see that part. Alright, let's go Earthbender Ascension. We're just going to try and just chuck out our whole hand here. No clue if it's going to work, but I'm going to try. Yeah. White. I mean, we should theoretically be able to do this. Okay. No attacks. Toph. Okay. I would say this is a pretty wide board. I don't know if this is going to work or not. It looks good. We thought the public school was a breed. Yeah, public school for kids, I imagine this is an absolute breeding ground for the worst, craziest things you've ever seen in your entire life, I imagine, right? My wife's a teacher and got a 9-year-old walking petri dishes. Yes, that's a good one. Fire magic eating good on this point. Yes, fire magic would eat good. That would eat me alive, wouldn't it? I think I have to barrels of blasting jelly this damn thing. This damn Arlock thing. So let's go barrels of blasting jelly. I'm just gonna do this now. I don't even know. Whatever. So it also comes back as a land, which is kind of insane. But yeah, I have to kill this thing, so... I think. And then we just barrels of blasting jelly again. It's kind of the idea here. I mean, it looks pretty good here. I don't know. Did we just start this up? I want to see us Ramos. I got rid of the Ramos. It was pissing me off. It cost me a game. It cost me a game where if we had Bumi, we would have won. So I cut it, Calper. I'm very sorry. I just have 4 Bumis now. I'm so sorry. This is the second match, I think. Oh, no, this is... No, not with this one. We narrowly lost to Doom. Yeah, we lost to Doom. We did... I got Doom earlier, though. But yeah, Doom got me on that last one for sure. It was a meme, yeah. I wanted to do the meme, but yeah. I just feel like Bumi is just like... We just want a Bumi. It's just the Boomer show, baby. It's Bumi, Boomy, Boomy. So, I managed to hit the Arlock with the Blasting Jelly. Was that the right move? I don't know. Not paying attention, apparently. No worries. Hopefully, I have a feeling we know what's going on here. This is just the, whatchamacallit, infinite loop. This has got to be the infinite loop, I assume. I'm about to get some McDonald's, and it's going to hit like a Mack truck. Tell you what. Bramble. Bramble. I'm swinging in, baby. I don't really want to swing in with Toph, though. You know? But I do want to go for the Earthbender Ascension. Sure. I might just go all in here. If I do this, is that even worth it though, is the question. I think it... I don't know, maybe. I don't know, maybe. We also get another Earthbender Ascension trigger off this, so... Another Cub. Just go tall, baby. We're going tall on the Cub. I don't really want to swim with Toph, though. But also I have Trample. I don't know. I wish I had, like, a Bumi. That'd be great. That'd be kind of cool. It feels like I'm going to get infinite looped here, though. McDonald's hits like a Mack truck nowadays. When it's good time, those fries are still a bomb. Yeah. Nostalgia, Bohemian Rhapsody playing nice. You got it, John. You could have granted Trample to Toph. Yeah, my brain is mush. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna keep it creamy with you. My brain is just mush. Appa and Doc Arlock. Here we go. Nice. I think I'm losing now. I think I'm dead. 0 Point Black or whatever the new one is, or Fire Magic. Literally all of them, right? I think I'm... Yeah, this is the beginning of the end, right? This is infinite, right? Alright, Legend will have you here. Go crazy. Eric, go crazy. Oh, it's Sojo over. This is the infinite loop. Well, I think this is decent content, right? So we'll let Legend VD is a legend. So Legend VD, you can kind of just take over. All right. All right. Here we go. I think you got it here. All right. Water bang. Water bang. Water bend. Here we go. I got good news, though. I did just order some McDonald's. So, yeah, we're not blocking. You're out of your mind. You think I'm blocking. Come kill me. Alright. There we go. Good game, Legend. I do think that is a pretty cool combo, though. All jokes aside.